Hello again. I'm still Ben. Back to the hat to find our next topic. Oh, one almost wanted to jump out there. Oh, small. Guaranteed income, Social Security, welfare, minimum wage, unemployment. So that's a lot of different kind of topics that I've lumped together, probably because all of the policy that has to do with them, hold still now, is all going to be vaguely the same. So in terms of guaranteed income, I believe it's a good idea. We've seen enough test cases globally now, and the results have come back that it is both good for the individual, good for the community, and good for the economy in general to have this as a sort of baseline, financial stability. That's why, it would effectively kind of eliminate a minimum wage. People wouldn't have to worry about a minimum wage if we had guaranteed income in the first place. Boy, that really summed it up. I think I nailed that one. It's just a better option. Like, do I think we're going to be able to get that? Like, I don't know, to a certain degree. But if people are kept financially stable, regardless of their circumstances, that improves the stability of the entire community they're in, as well as the entire economy. I mean, for goodness sake, Ireland just started paying artists, a minimum wage to be artists, because they crunched the numbers and they found that they add value to their GDP over a certain number of years. So it's an investment that's worth doing, in terms of strictly how much people care about the economy, because the economy is always the topic. I think we also have to keep in mind that when the billionaire-owned media and the governments talk about the economy, they're talking about how wealthy rich people are. They aren't talking about how stable or how good the average person is doing. But with something like a guaranteed income, it really takes away the need for some of those other things. Like, do we need Social Security? Not as a separate object if we have guaranteed income, because it doesn't matter how old you are, if you are still sucking air, you should still have a minimum that would get you a respectable, dignified quality of life. We can do that. We can do that pretty easily with the amount of wealth this nation has. We can't do it while that wealth is tied up under certain dragons as they're hoarding it, but it is not that hard to do, and it gets rid of all these other topics that people don't like, because, well, what do we do about Social Security? What do we do about minimum wage? What do we do about unemployment? We could have a guaranteed income that ends all of that discussion. All of those other topics fall under this one that has been proven now several times in several places to be effective. You have to ask yourself, if we know what's effective and we're not doing it, what's their excuse? What's their excuse for not doing this effective, proven thing? It's only the oppression of us. That's all. It's quite simple. I think we need to start moving towards that kind of financial structure in the future. And my name is Ben Howison. Sursum Corda.